What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 2 reasons why life insurance agents fail. Right? 92% of life insurance agents fail, and you might be new, you might be getting just started, or you might have been in the industry for a while. And if you are, that is awesome, right? You're part of the 8%. And if you guys have watched my previous videos, and you probably already know that, yeah, 8% make it, but how many people are actually making money? The average insurance agent is making $50,000 a year. You can do that going to work for somebody else, make 10, 50, or 15 to 20 bucks an hour. But if you actually want to make money and seriously grow and scale your income, right, and create leverage in your business, you're going to really listen to these 2 things that I want to share with you, right? So the first one is lack of lead flow, lack of people actually being able to get in front of, right? Being able to present, and actually close deals, right? And so the reason why a lot of insurance agents fail is lack of activity. A lot of agents that I actually work with personally one-on-one don't scale or aren't scaling or weren't scaling before them and I started working together because they just simply don't put in the work. But then when you start working and actually start putting in the activity and start putting in the practice so that you can get better, all of a sudden they're just not speaking to the people who are actually interested in life insurance. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people make mistakes on and people mess up on, is not having proper lead flow. So what does this look like? What does real lead flow look like that will allow you to really scale your business? And this is something that I had to test out for a while, because when I got in the industry, I started on age leads, and I started on leads that I paid $8 for, and didn't really sell anything out of the 100. And it was really discouraging, to be honest, when that happened. But I had to figure this out through trial and error and spend thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring out what is the actual lead flow that you guys need. So it depends if you're doing telesales or face-to-face. I primarily just work with telesales agents. I do have some face-to-face agents that are absolutely crushing it though, but mainly I just help people sell over the phone because that's what I've done, right? So what does good lead flow look like for a telesales outbound life insurance agent? And so there's I want to distinguish 2 things for you. The first one is inbound transfers. That is going to be something that you're not going to need as much volume on, because that's for people who know how to close really well. If you know how to close really well, inbound transfers are going to be the best bang for your buck, just because all you need to do is speak to more people. And if you can get more people to speak with, then you're going to close more deals, right? A lot of the agents that work with me and that are top producers are actually leveraging AI now to be able to book appointments. Like, I remember Chase actually sent me a picture yesterday, and he had 8 pre-booked appointments yesterday, and then today that actually AI scheduled for him. And so that's another way that you can increase leverage. But in terms of outbound digital life insurance, right, you're going to need about 20 to 30 fresh new leads exclusive to you every single day. And the reason for this is because most people are not going to answer. Typically 70 to 80% of people are not going to answer, even though they filled out the form, especially with scam likelies going on and so many people calling, especially seniors and for final expense. A lot of people are getting tons and tons and tons of calls. So there's a few things that you can do to really make sure that they do answer, right? Use Kixi, power dialer that actually you can dial 10 numbers at a time. Also get local presence on those. But then another really cool thing about Kixi is they dial from local presence. So if you have a 505 number, or if they have a 505 number and you do as well, or if they have a 505 number, it's going to call from a 505 number. If they have a 480 number, they're going to call from a 480 number. And it's just automatic, which is really cool, and that'll increase contact rate. Another thing is making sure your phone is not getting marked as spam. So just make sure that is not something that's actually happening, so you can increase your contact rate. Now, the reason also why 20 to 30 new leads is because there's going to be some that pre-book on your calendar. The AI bot will actually help set appointments for you so that you can just walk into appointments. Like Chase yesterday made 40 dials and closed 2 deals for 2,700 AP. And so that's just the power of that. Max just closed a deal for 13 or 1,400 just because the AI bot actually setting appointments for them. And so if you're not leveraging AI, you're going to be left Also, that'll allow you to get 4 to 5 presentations every single day, because that is the goal. If you can get 4 to 5 presentations a day, we'll say 5 presentations every single day, and say your closing rates, I don't know, 30% or 40%, say for the example, you're closing 2 policies a day. Even if your closing rate is really bad and you're doing 20%, right, of deals closed, you're still closing 1 policy per day, 30 a month, which is huge. Or if you only work 25 days a month, that'll allow you to close 25 deals, which is $25,000 a month. So 20 to 30 new leads, about $5 to $6 a piece coming in. Say max, you're spending $180 a day. So 180 times 7, that's 1,200, 1,250 a week, right? And so that's not crazy. And so that'll really allow you to scale to whatever capacity that you really want. And that'll allow you to scale past 20 to 30, 2 to 3, or 1 to 3 policies every single day. So make sure that you're getting the proper lead flow, because the reason why a lot of agents that I speak with actually fail out of this business is because they don't have proper lead flow. So if you need help with that, click the link down below, schedule a call with me for that, to coach you through that whole process, do it for you, make sure it's done right so that you have the proper lead flow. Now, the second reason, right, why life insurance agents are failing is because they think they can do it on their own. I thought that I could do it on my own for a while, but when I came into the industry and I knew that there was people already doing it, I knew that I just had to copy what they were doing and be able to replicate that so that I can scale to at least their level of success. Because if I did everything exactly the same, I had the right leads, I ran the same amount of presentations, I increased my closing ratio, I did the trainings that they were doing, and I got around the community that they were in, I knew that I could scale. And so a lot of people think that they can do it themselves and have ego and pride, but the reason why I was able to scale so fast is because I knew that if I just copied them and did exactly what they said, and I got a mentor and I got a coach, that allowed me to scale way faster than it did before. Because trying to figure out Facebook ads, trying to figure out how to sell, trying to figure out script, sales process, softwares, it's super overwhelming, especially you doing it yourself. And another thing that I kind of want to share with you with this goes along with, like, you don't need more information, because if all you needed was information, we'd all be billionaires with 6-packs, right? You have the information, you know exactly what to do to be able to get a 6-pack, to be able to actually make money, right? Because there's YouTube University. All these people are actually on YouTube giving all the game for free. But if all information was all that you needed, you would have already done it. But there's other things more. There's more things that you need than just information. You don't need more information to be able to actually scale. The reason why you're not hitting your goals, and the reason why a lot of insurance agents fail, is because they think they just need more information, when really you need a community. You need people that are helping you, that you need the accountability. You need the advice, the step-by-step mentorship, so that you can get to wherever you want to go. Because you can either think about it like, hey, you're going to make the 10,000 mistakes yourself, and you're going to take 10 years to do that. Or you can pay somebody $10,000, right? I don't charge that, but like, you could hypothetically pay somebody $10,000, buy back 10 years of your life, and be able to make $10,000 a month at least, right? If you, at the very least, you may start making $10,000 per month. After that, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And so I would really encourage you guys to get around a community and get a mentor so that you can really scale. Because the reason why you're not where you want to be is because you're not plugging into a community, because you don't have a community. Because if you want to go far, like if you want to go fast, do it yourself, right? Try to do it yourself. You can make the mistakes. Hopefully you make the right mistakes to be able to learn the lessons that you need. But then on the other hand, if you want to go far, go together, go as a team. It's called a mastermind for a reason, because all these, the people in your exact position have done that. And I always thought, like, if somebody did it, why don't I just pay them or compensate them in some way, shape, or form, make sure that they get paid well so that they can give me the game? Because if I got the game and I understood exactly what to do, then I can replicate it for myself. And then if I took somebody else's advice and took their learnings and how they were able to accomplish that, and I combined them, I knew that I could scale really, really, really fast. Because millionaires and billionaires value time more than money. And what's crazy is they actually make the money back faster. And so if you are a life insurance agent struggling, I mean, I'd encourage you with these two things. I would ask you the question, hey, are you getting the proper lead flow so that you can scale to 1 to 3 policies per day? And on the other hand, are you plugging into a community? Are you trying to do it yourself? Or are you having a mentor and having a community that you actually can be able to scale, right? Because it takes more than just you. It takes more than just the information, right? Again, like if you had all the, if information was all that you needed, you'd already be there. You already be at 10,000 a month. You wouldn't be struggling with where you're at. So I'd just encourage you, hey, take the step, actually plug into a community that will help you get to where you want to go. So this is why 92% of life insurance agents fail. I don't want you to be one of them. I want you to be the ones that actually succeed. I want you to be the ones that actually are making money, that you can have the freedom that you've been looking for, because that's my hope. That was my desire getting into the industry. I made a lot of mistakes, but that's why I help agents just like you really get to where you want to go, right? And whether you work with me or not, you're going to have to learn these lessons one way or another, right? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm here to see you win. I'm here to see you succeed. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment, share this with a friend if you found it valuable. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.